Let's be honest, when life hits hard, it doesn't just tap you on the shoulder, it punches you in the gut. Maybe it's heartbreak, a job loss, a betrayal you didn't see coming. In those moments, it feels like the ground's crumbling beneath you. And here's the truth most people won't tell you. No one is coming to save you. But you've got something ancient, powerful, and quietly unshakable. Stoicism. And in the middle of chaos, it hands you a gift: mantras. Short, steady reminders that can anchor you when everything else feels like it's drifting away. So, if you're walking through hell right now, or even just a tough Tuesday, lean in. These aren't just pretty phrases. They're tested wisdom, forged in the fire of emperors, exiles, and warriors who endured way more than most of us ever will. Here's one. This too shall pass. Now, it's not a Stoic quote, strictly speaking, but it aligns with the heart of Stoic thinking. Everything is temporary. Pain, joy, success, failure. It all moves like a river. Epictetus would have said, it's not things that upset us, but our judgment about things. So when life breaks you open, that mantra reminds you, this isn't forever. You're still breathing. You're still here. Use it when your mind spirals, when your chest feels tight, when you're staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., wondering if it'll ever get better. Whisper it. Say it like a prayer. Say it like a vow. And if you want to build that unshakable calm that doesn't crack under pressure, stick with me. Because the next mantra might just be the one that keeps you standing when everything else tries to pull you down. Here's another one that's simple but cuts deep. I am not what happens to me. I am how I respond. You see, life throws curveballs that you didn't ask for. People leave, plans fall apart, you get blindsided. But what Stoicism teaches, what Marcus Aurelius lived every single day, is this. You don't control the storm, but you do control the sails. Think about that. You don't have to become the pain. You don't have to turn into the anger, the fear, the sadness. You're allowed to feel it. Stoicism never says to suppress emotion, but you don't have to be defined by it. You're more than your worst day. You're more than the version of you that messed up. You're the one who decides what comes next. So the next time you feel like giving up or lashing out, pause, breathe, and say it. I am not what happens to me. I am how I respond. Let that be your shield, your compass. That's where your power is, not in controlling people or outcomes, but in mastering your response. That's what real strength looks like. And here's the wild part. Once you really get this, things start to shift. You stop wasting energy trying to bend the world to your will. You start owning your role, your choices, your mindset. You become steady, grounded, almost untouchable. The world doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. Want to keep going? The next mantra is the one that humbles you and sets you free. All right. Here's one that hits you in the ego, in the best way possible. You are but a dot in the universe. Sounds harsh at first, right? But stay with me. This isn't meant to crush you. It's meant to liberate you. The Stoics believed that remembering your smallness puts everything into perspective. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, literal ruler of the known world, used to remind himself of this daily. Soon you will have forgotten all things, he wrote, and all things will have forgotten you. not out of despair, but to stay grounded, to stay free. When you realize how tiny your problems are in the grand scheme of the cosmos, it breaks that mental loop that says, this is the end of the world. Because it's not. It's just a moment, a chapter, a wave on the ocean. You're not here to control every outcome or to be perfect. You're here to live, to learn, to let go. So next time you're buried in stress, when someone disappoints you, when plans fall apart, step back. Look at the sky. Feel the weight of that mantra. You are but a dot in the universe. Suddenly, the pressure lifts. The fear loses its grip, because now you remember it's all just passing dust. And in that realization, there's peace, not apathy, clarity. You don't need to carry the weight of the world. You just need to carry yourself with grace through it. Still with me? The next mantra is the one that reminds you why pain isn't the enemy, it's the teacher. Here's the one that changes how you see pain forever. The obstacle is the way. At first, it sounds like something you'd read on a motivational poster, but this one, it's deeply Stoic. It comes straight from Marcus Aurelius himself. The idea that the very thing standing in your path is the path. Think about that. Most of us, when we hit a wall, whether it's a setback, heartbreak, failure, we want to run, avoid, numb it. But the Stoics, they leaned in. They believed that whatever life throws at you isn't happening to you, it's happening for you, to sharpen you, strengthen you, expose what you're made of. That job you didn't get? Maybe it's redirecting you to something better. That betrayal? Maybe it's teaching you boundaries and self-respect. That loss? Maybe it's waking you up to what really matters. We grow in the hard moments. We find out who we are when things don't go our way. And that mantra, the obstacle is the way, becomes your inner compass. A reminder that you're not here to have an easy life. You're here to live a worthy one. So next time life throws something in your way, don't curse it. Study it. Walk through it. Ask yourself, what is this here to teach me? Because once you start doing that, you stop seeing setbacks as punishment. You start seeing them as the raw material of growth. Still breathing? Good. The next mantra is all about patience, because real change isn't loud, and healing doesn't happen overnight. So here we are, still standing, still breathing, maybe still hurting, but a little more grounded, a little more steady than before. And that's the quiet magic of these Stoic mantras. They don't promise to fix your life. They don't sugarcoat the pain. They just offer something better perspective. A way to carry yourself through the storm with grace, not panic. Let's bring it all home with this final mantra. Time heals, character endures. Because yeah, wounds need time. But what you build while you wait, that's character. That's resilience. That's the part of you that won't be shaken, no matter how hard life hits next. You don't have to rush your healing. You don't have to have all the answers today. Just keep showing up. Keep practicing stillness. Keep choosing how you respond, one moment at a time. The Stoics didn't have easier lives than we do. If anything, theirs were harder wars, exile, plagues, but they lived with this deep inner freedom, this quiet strength, and that same strength, It's available to you, right now. You don't need more motivation. You just need reminders, like little anchors in a storm. So when things get heavy again, and they will come back to these mantras, speak them, write them down, carry them with you, because no matter what the world throws your way, you've got the tools, you've got the mindset, you've got the wisdom of centuries echoing inside you. And hey, if no one's told you this lately, let me say it now. You're doing better than you think. Keep going. I'm here anytime you need a reminder.